Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Bradley Jury Vlogs. I just do like daily vlogs, talk about general stuff really, maybe doing different challenges. I know I ain't uploading in a while. My last video was yesterday, but before that was a while because I've been really busy. I will be trying uploading maybe twice a week, maybe I'll try to do every day, but if I can't do every day, I'll do at least 2 videos a week from now on. So today video is going to be a Q&A question. So I'm being asked some questions. I'm going to answer them as best as I can and what I know of. So today I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and comment down below what content you would like to see on this channel. And if you also leave a comment saying hashtag giveaway, and I'll give. And if I get 5 likes in this video, I will pull out random names on the comments, put a names and pull out on the video, and I'll shout out the winner, and you'll be getting £10 straight into your bank account on, let's say, on Thursday. So on Thursday, if you guys can like this video, subscribe, turn notifications on, share this video, comment down below, hashtag giveaway, and what you think my next video should be. The next video after this is going to be Never Have I Ever Challenge Part 2. So hopefully I've got the questions ready, so that's all ready for next. So let's get into this Q&A video then. So today, the first question was, what is my thoughts on mental health? Now, mental health for me is very big to my personal life, and I'm sure everybody in their lives has or is going through some sort of stage of mental health. There's nothing wrong with it at all, and there's nothing wrong with having mental health issues whatsoever. It's part of life, but you learn to deal with it. Everybody deals with it differently, and I understand that and I get that. My thoughts is that the government need to put some more funding into the mental health, and people need to be made more aware of mental health services in the workplace, like obviously work companies and stuff like that, places like that. And people need to stop being judgmental to people who have mental health. Just because of mental health doesn't mean they're not the same person. Just because they're going through a stage of this mental health. And yes, some people post some stuff which, yeah, I can sometimes agree it's not the right thing to do, but it's a cry for help. So it's there for people to ask for help. The second question is, what would I like to make awareness on a mental health topic? Now, I think there needs to be more training courses with paramedics, police, because they're the ones that are dealing with the most, police and paramedics, and I do think that more training and more awareness needs to be made across mental health, the understanding of mental health and why it's being caused, and better mental health systems to put in place for mental health patients who are going through a difficult period of their time. So that's what I would try to do. That's what I would want to do. The third one, is what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is failing as a parent, failing in a new job, just failing in general, really. I think that's mainly everybody's failing. It's fear, really, is failing. But I've always been positive and I never give up. If I fail something, I always try again and again. Now, the fourth question is, what is my thoughts on funding for the NHS? I think the funding for NHS is not good enough. I think there's more funding, especially around the mental health area. There needs more funding. Yes, there's more funding in the dementia, cancer, sepsis and stuff like that, but then they need to concentrate as well on mental health. I think if they can get mental health funded better, then I think mental health in the UK, around the world, would be a lot better. But there's not enough funding, enough time being spoken about mental health on the news. No one's talking about it, and it needs to be talked about. And the government and everybody else needs to sit down in a room and chat about what they're going to do about mental health, because it is increasing. Mental health issues are increasing for the younger generation, for the older generations as well. So it does need to be talked about. That's one thing that I think Boris Johnson needs to look at. and I think deep down he will, but I don't know. I think he's a little bit like Donald Trump. He's a bit of a kid. We need an adult to run this country, not a kid. So the next question is, are you a tea or coffee person? I like both. I'm not going to lie, I do like both tea and coffee, but I prefer coffee, especially in the morning when I wake up, because I'm so moody in the morning when I don't have a coffee. Like I said, tea, yeah, it's okay. I don't mind tea, but I'm a big coffee lover more than tea. The next question is A&E the right place for mental health patients? Now, no, I don't think it is at all. I think A&E is the wrong place for mental health patients because I think they're going through some crisis and they don't want everybody to see them in that situation where they are in. So I think A&E is a completely wrong place to go. I think they should go to a specialist place. For example, Great Oaks and Scunthorpe, they specialise in mental health patients, and Harrison Health. Sorry, I think them two are probably the best to either go to rather than A&E. I think A&E don't really do that much. Yes, to get mental health nursing and they do an assessment, and that's about it. And then they discharge you, unless it's something that if you're being sectioned and yeah. But if you're not being sectioned, you're just going there because there's nowhere else to go. Then I do think it's wrong for all mental health patients to be in there, because they don't want to be in A&E in front of everybody else waiting whilst they're going. If they're being took by the police, it's even more. And it's going to get people looking and thinking, oh, why is he with the police and why are they with the police? You know what I mean? It's their personal life and nobody wants to. They have the right to have their own space, their own, they're people. Just because someone has mental health issues doesn't mean they're not the same person. Doesn't mean that they're not people anymore. They're still deep down the same person. Just because they're going through some mental health issues doesn't mean they're not a person anymore. And I do strongly believe that mental health needs to be seriously looked at, and I've always said that throughout my career, throughout my time in life, that mental health seriously needs to be looked at, and it's not been taken very seriously. So no, I don't think A&E is the right place for mental health patients at all whatsoever. Next question is, have you ever experienced mental health? I think everyone has in their lifetime, has experienced some sort of mental health, and that could do with the childhood, that could be doing some trauma that's happened, and stuff like that. Or it just could be that, just in general, that you're going through some mental health. There's nothing wrong with saying to someone that you find it difficult and you do have mental health. There's nothing wrong with coming out with it. That, no one should judge you. The people that judge you are the wrong people themselves. Are in the wrong, not you, at all. So my experience have been quite a lot, recent and in the past, but I won't go into that. If you want to talk about one of my videos, if you actually look at my channel, was talking about mental health in young people and how strongly I think the facts that I read about mental health is absolutely shocking. And if you want to go watch that, it is on my channel and you can have a look at it. You can leave a like, you can comment on it, you can share it wherever you want to. It is there to watch. I would suggest if people want to know about the facts in young people and mental health, then watch that video, because I've got a lot of information on that video, and it's actually a really good video of good insight of what actually the problems and the facts about mental health in young people and how it affects them. So yes, I have experienced mental health. I think everybody has. What do you want to see change in the UK? That's a difficult one for me. I think there's a lot of changes that need to happen in the UK. I think we need to get some stronger MPs. I think the House of Commons needs to get I think that needs to be sorted, that they're getting paid £300 a day just for turning up to work, and I think that's absolutely bang out of order. The Theresa May thing, where she got that clause out contract, which is absolutely ridiculous. She got I think it was like £85,000. I think she got just for leaving, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I love to see football changing, the money in football. I love to see footballers not get paid as much. Even though I'm a big Hull City supporter myself, and most players now I mean, every player now does not play for the club anymore. It's not about the club anymore. It's about the money, and it's just, I just don't see why footballers should get paid more than doctors, more than paramedics, more than people in the army who are fighting for our country, so we could be here today. I just don't see why people are getting by these type of people who are saving lives are getting paid less than footballers are for just kicking a ball up and down the field. It winds me up that bit. So yeah, that could be another change in the UK. The other change for me is, again, mental health, making more awareness getting more funding for the NHS to fund the more mental health. So for the NHS to get more funding for the mental health, so people don't have to wait. Like I said to you in that video I did about mental health, it took nearly 10 years for some people to get mental health support, and I do think that's absolutely ridiculous and bang out of order. And by that time, most people, it's been too late for them. So I do think that's another thing I would change in the UK is mental health services. Tell us 3 things that best describes you as a person. I think the best 3 words for me, and I think quite a few people agree with this, that I'm very understanding of people's needs and care. I care about, I'm very caring as well. So I'm very respectful as well. So I think they're like the 3 main things. I'm respectful, I understand people emotions, mental emotions, well-being emotions, and stuff like that. I always respect people. If they respect me, I ever say, if they respect me, I respect you. If you don't respect me, then I don't respect you. It's as simple as that. Last question was, what would you do to save the planet? Now I'm going to be honest with this one. It's a bit of a difficult one, really, because I don't know what I'll do, really, because I'll probably say, God, this is not an easy question, is it? The environments are like pollution and the global warming, and trying to make a better environment to obviously get more people to recycle their stuff. I know it takes years for it to go down and stuff like that. Trying to stop as much pollution as possible. I know, and that's not going to happen. But, I would love to stop all this polluting, because it's not good for us breathing it in. So guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yes, I know it's only not a very long video, but there is another video going on after this video is uploaded. So please keep your notifications on, subscribe. If you like this content, then please subscribe, turn notifications on, comment down below what you think, and comment down #giveaway, and I will pick out a name, and you'll be winning £10 from me, direct into your bank account. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like. See you later, guys. Thank you.